Pipe Network presents.
Welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast. This is the LTG Show Podcast.
If you want to learn something new or useless about the world around you, why don't you try listening to the Banyu Podcast Reflushed on Spotify, Anchor, or any podcast app that you use.
For the latest news sa pop culture at social media bardagulan, samahan niyo kami. Ako si Marga.
Ako naman si Bullet sa pinakamasayang comedy current affairs podcast sa balat ng Spotify, Apple Podcast at Google Podcasts. Mad in Manila.
Oh,
O, dalawang chismosa na lang, lalarga na!
Ay, manong kami!
Welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast every week. And this is the MTG Show Podcast, a wrestling podcast, a Pipe Network podcast. So, before we start this episode, I want to say thank you for all of the supporters of this podcast because for the first time in this podcast history, we are part of the Spotify Philippines Sports and Recreation top number 80 doon sa kanilang rankings. And kitang-kita nyo yung logo ng app ko as far as this recording is concerned. Kitang-kita nyo yung logo ng podcast ko, nandyan sa may top 80. Maraming podcast dyan na kilala ko na nandyan din sa line-up na yan. So, congratulations to them as well. And congratulations din sa akin, syempre, as a gift to myself. Parating na din yung anniversary ng show. Malaking regalo na sa akin na makasama tong podcast sa rankings. So, again, in behalf of myself, I wanna say thank you to all of you guys sa lahat na nakikinig dito sa show and sa inyo din na walang sawang sumuporta sa podcast since day 1 until now na tayo malapit na mag-isang taon. Wala pa akong matinong plano for the anniversary show next month, but I'm trying my best na pagplanuhan yun. Pinagpaplanuhan ko na siya ng maayos. I want a better show kung ano man yung ina-expect ko sa in the future. But for this episode, we're going to talk about NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver, one of the biggest takeovers in the history of NXT and ever in WWE. So before we start this episode, I want to invite you guys to please use my Mr. Speedy code. So that's Mr. Speedy that wait lang. So that's Mr. Speedy X TMTGSP, and you will get 50 pesos off when you get your first delivery on Mr. Speedy. Mr. Speedy is available in Metro Manila, nearby provinces, and on Cebu. You can book on their website, on their mobile app, on Android, Huawei phones, and on Apple phones or iOS. And makakamura ka if you're going to use my code. So that's Mr. Speedy X TMTGSP, and you will get 50 pesos off for your first delivery on Mr. Speedy. So let's start. So NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver take place nga sa Capital Wrestling Center, aka the Foreman Center or whatever it is, on night 1. Yan yung may commercial breaks. On USA, wala naman commercial sa Peacock. On night 2, wala naman siyang commercials. and exclusive lang siya sa Peacock and on the network elsewhere. So we're going to talk about those matches and events. And after naman nito, we're going to talk about WrestleMania. But WrestleMania, we're going to release WrestleMania in a separate episode. So stay tuned kung kailan natin ilalabas yung WrestleMania 37 episode. So yeah, marami din nangyari sa WrestleMania, marami din nangyari on this week's takeover. So let's start. Marami tayong pag-uusapan. So, opener ng NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver sa USA Network sa Pete Dunne versus Kushida. What a awesome opener match. If nasa network ka or nasa Peacock ka, ma-appreciate mo yung match. Although, if nanonood ka sa USA, mas pulido yung feed. Kaso, ang makikita mo lang commercials. Bunch of commercials. Ang network kasi or Peacock, medyo pinuputol nila yung feed mga around 5 to 10 seconds kasi di sila magsabay noong feed ng USA. So, that's why they're doing it. But, at least may pay-per-view rin kayo sa TV. And sobrang ganda nitong match na to, Pete Dunne versus Kushida. I thought in a bit na Kushida will win the thing, but na-expect na nakakita niya na yung nangyari. So, Pete Dunne defeated Kushida in an awesome opener match for TakeOver Stand and Deliver. And then let's move on to the gauntlet match for the winner will face Johnny Gargano on night 2 that we're going to discuss later in the show. So, yun nga. Yung gauntlet na to, hindi ko na siya i-mention kung sino-sino sila. Basta alam niyo na yun. Si Bronson Reed, para sa akin, may sense. May sense yung panalo niya dito. Siya na lang ata yung hindi nakaka-challenge sa belt. Plus si LA Knight, may bago ng feud versus Dexter Lumis. And then si sino pa ba? Wait lang, may naiisip pa ako eh. Si Isaiah Swerve, ka-feud niya si Leon Ruff. So may sense na nanalo dito si Bronson Reed. And syempre, mamaya natin discuss yung sunod. So, yung UK Championship is also defended on this pay-per-view. So that's Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa. Para sa akin, ito dapat tsaka yung women's title. Yun din yung nilagay ng commercials. Because I swear to God, this title match is bomb. Ito yung light version ng nangyari sa NXT UK noon October kina Walter and kay Dragunov. Ito yung mas piniklim version ng laban ni Walter kay Tyler Bate or yung nangyari din recently sa Preload noon kay Rampage Brown na maganda din. Ito yung light version nun. Yung iba kasi matches mahaba yun. So ito 15 minutes lang. But na-appreciate ko yung storytelling. Nabalik din natin kahit paano yung dating Tommaso Ciampa. But for then, Walter retains. And to clarify everything na nangyari nga dito sa takeover na to, hindi kasi wrestler na typical si Walter eh. Para sa akin, kahit sabihin nyo man na limited moves lang yung gamit niya dito, it makes sense at all. Kasi hindi siya yung nakikita nyo kay Roman na he will use limited moves but in the end, typical. Ito hindi eh. Walter can use everything in his hands just to finish every single opponent. For example, Ciampa, na chop lang yung ginamit ng finisher to finish Walter. And para sa akin, yan ang patunay na kahit anong gamitin ni Walter ay matatalo niya yung isang kalaban, which is pretty solid in my opinion. And then, let's talk about the tag team titles match. So, that's GYB versus MSK versus Legado for the vacated titles. So, ang masasabi ko lang dito, alam mo, hindi ako masyadong nag-expect dito eh. But, sabihin ko na sa inyo, sobrang ganda ng laban na to. Di man siya kaganda no ibang laban sa takeover, but para sa akin, na-deliver to. Yung panalo ng MSK para sa akin is magandang call, but I want to see GYB winning the bout as well. In my opinion, kasi para sa akin, GYB ang isa sa mga nagdadala ng tag division nila aside dun sa MSK and sa Legado. Legado kasi is allied with Santos Escobar, kaya hindi ko muna siya consider as the threat. So, ang threat talaga nila dito is GYB. So, if GYB beats MSK for the tag title, siguro that's a good stuff then nakita natin. And I think they're the first tag team champions on NXT and on NXT UK, which is great in my opinion pag nangyari yon. And then, tapos, naprotektahan din dito kahit paano yung Legado. Kasi I think Legado can challenge for the tag titles, I guess, anytime soon. Kaya, pwede rin mangyari yung Legado All Belts na hindi naman pwedeng hindi mangyari. Pero makikita natin in the future, let's see kung mangyayari talaga yung Legado All Belts. Pero sa akin kasi napaka-possible nun eh. Napaka-possible na mangyari. And now, in-announce na rin dito na kinonfirman nila na si Taya Valkyrie ay pinalitan na nila ng pangalan. So, si Frankie Monet. Tama ba ako? Frankie Monet? Frankie Monet. Basta whatever. Fuck you that way for changing their names every time someone is entering the performance center and then they're going to change the names. And for this one, this name is very lame. Pangalan ng aso. But screw this. Let's see kung ano yung direction ng story dito ni Taya. And, well, good luck. So, let's move on to our NXT Women's Title main event. So, that's Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez for the title nga. For me, this is the biggest question. What's next for Io Shirai after she lost the NXT Women's Championship? Sa pang question, sino yung tinik sa leeg ni Raquel ngayon? Para sa akin, isa sa mga tinik talaga sa leeg ni Raquel right now is her own best friend, Dakota Kai. Kasi nakita niyo naman parang mag-uumpisa na siguro dito yung storyline na jealous dito si Dakota kay Raquel. Kasi Raquel wins the title and Dakota is not. Possible yun. Pero balikan muna natin tong match. Tong NXT Women's Championship match, para sa akin napakagandang laban na pinakita nila dito. Ito yung match na no commercial break sa USA. Alam mo na magpapakita talaga tong dalawa na magandang laban. And hindi ko in-expect na Raquel will win the championship. And since malakas din ang momentum ni Raquel na posibleng makatalo nga kay Io, hindi na ako nagulat na she will win the thing. But what's next for Io, however, she can challenge Raquel pa din, or she can go to the main roster and challenge either Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair for the belt. Sorry guys, na-spoil ko na kayo sa mga posibleng sasabihin ko on WrestleMania 37 predictions or results. Basta abangan nyo na lang yun. Pero ito, para sa akin, itong moment na to ni Raquel is very, very good call. In my opinion. And since siguro marami pang dapat abangan sa NXT Women's Division, abangan na lang natin kung sino yung pwede maka-challenge kay Raquel for the belt. Pero feeling ko pwede rin si Xia Li. However, liit ni Xia Li for her. Easy lang yan. Si Taya pwede din. Si Frankie Monet pwede din. And marami pang talent sa NXT ngayon na pwede maka-challenge kay Raquel for the belt. But good luck. So, yeah, yun na yung women's title natin. So, Next is Night 2. We're going to talk about Night 2. Bago yan, we're going to talk about Lazada and Shopee. Lazada and Shopee links is still available. You can use my links tinyurl.com/tmtgspx Lazada or Shopee PH2. Again, that's tinyurl.com/tmtgspx Lazada or Shopee PH2. And bago kayo mag-check out sa mga platform na yan, please use my links muna and then magda-direct kayo doon before add to cart and then check out. Yeah, yan. So let's continue with the Night 2 of Takeover Stand and Deliver. Ito yung walang commercial breaks. So let's start with the ladder match for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, a unification match actually. So that's Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin, na alam mo na sobrang ganda na itong laban na to. Wala akong masabing negative for me, na hindi ko in-expect na Santos Escobar will win the championship. I thought na ito yung supposed to be na panalo ni Jordan Devlin kay Santos Escobar will prove the point na kahit pandemic or kahit na wala sa ere si Jordan, he can defend the titles pa them against Santos Escobar. But hindi na malakas din si Santos Escobar. Domination din yung ginagawa niya sa NXT right now. So I don't think Santos Escobar will lose the belt. And he did. We won the belt from the legit champion Jordan Devlin, and we got a awesome match, a solid ladder match. However, bitten as usual. Every takeover match on this card is bitten. Hindi nakagaya ng dati. So let's move on to our NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Now forever will be my sin. Forever to be sinned for me. So that's Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus The Way. For me, ito yung isa sa mga may matches on this card. Not because of The Way. Ito yung matches para sa akin na hindi na dapat tinake place on this card. Kasi alam natin na na hindi magiging maganda yung outcome or hindi magiging maganda yung scenario. But hindi binigyan tayo ng solid na laban ni ni Shotzi, ni Ember, ni Candice at ni Indy Hartwell. But yung storytelling nila against kay Dexter Lumis ay tuloy pa din. So medyo nauumay na ako doon ng konti. But let's see kung ano yung direction na itong storyline na to. So, and then we got a NXT North American Championship between Johnny Gargano and the winner of the gauntlet, si Bronson Reed. Medyo nag-aalangin din talaga ako kay Bronson since may feud pa siya versus LA Knight. And what? He won the gauntlet and then he will challenge Johnny Gargano for the belt. And supposed to be dapat talaga David versus Goliath tong match na to. But nagbaligtad yung ihip ng hangin. Parang na-injured dito si Bronson Reed. So parang call na rin nila na i-retain talaga tong belt na to. So well, it makes sense for me. But I want to see Bronson Reed winning the belt anytime soon. Kaya may chance pa rin para sa akin. So let's move on to our NXT Championship match between Karrion Kross and Finn Balor. So para sa akin it's very underwhelming na ganito yung naging way on how Finn Balor will lose the belt. Not because na hindi deserve ni Karrion yung win. No, hindi yan. Pero ako sa way how he beat Finn Balor, doon ako medyo nadismaya. Kasi I know they're going to give this time to Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly in a unsanctioned match. But I think hindi yun hindi siya excuse na maikli lang yung laban nila. Hindi siya excuse for me na ganun lang kaikli. Wala pang, I guess, 10 minutes. And Santos Escobar. Si Karen Cross got the victory already. And what? But tanggap ko naman kasi Karen Cross deserves the win though. And however, Finn Balor dapat magstay pa rin siya ng main roster or ng NXT kasi meron pa siyang business na dapat atapagan, especially si Walter. I think Walter versus Finn Balor is gonna be banger for sure on a takeover or a NXT takeover or a show. Wala akong pakialam. Deserve pa din nilang dalawa yon. Sorry kung naghihikab ako ng konti kasi medyo naano ako ng kape ko. Parang inantok ako sa kape ko. I don't know. So, yeah. Yun. So, main event for this takeover is a uncensored match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Baby. Wait. Adam Cole. Lagi ko na susundan ng baby. Reset. So, yan. Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole in an uncensored match. So, for this match, ito yung sa tingin ko sinementan nila yung role ni Kyle O'Reilly as a main single star na kahit sabihin natin dead na yung UE, well, it's good. Kasi pinupush din naman nila si Kyle O'Reilly. And yung mga spots dito sa match na to, ang gaganda ng spots nila. Ang problema lang sa akin, medyo di ako naangasan sa kanta ni Kyle. Pero yung ka-Adam Cole, medyo maganda for me. Pinatay na talaga nila for good yung UE. I don't know. Sobrang nakaka-emotional kasi they did that. Number 1, because of Dev Rebel. Number 2, wala na, patay na UE eh. But, pag hindi pa rin to, feeling ko nga hindi 5-star tong match na to kay Dave. But I think this match deserves a 5-star aside dun sa Walter versus Ciampa. Ito yung isa sa mga example na 5-star rating matches na sa tingin ko dapat talaga bigyan ng 5-star rating ng kahit anumang promotion or whatever kasi naman nagre-review ng matches. So, yan. Yun lang para sa akin for this year's NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. We're going to recap all of the scores that we got for the NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. So let's start with night 1. So Dan versus Kushida is 4 out of 5 kasi napanood ko siya na live sa Peacock or sa network. Kasi if napanood ko sa USA, maybe 3 lang to kasi nakulangan ako. And then the gauntlet match is 3 out of 5. May storytelling, meron ding outcome na maganda kahit papano. And then the UK Championship is 5. And then the tag titles is 4. And then the women's title is 4. And then the night 2, that's the ladder match is 4. The women's tag titles is 3. The North American Championship is 2. And then the NXT Championship is 3. And then the unsanctioned match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, that's 5 or 6. First time ko ata magbigay ng 6 sa history na takeover or sa history natin dito sa podcast. But 5 or 5.25, that's good na. Hindi 6 kasi masyado mataas ang 6 para sa akin. So yeah, that's it for today's episode for the podcast. And for the next time, we're going back on this podcast. We're going to talk about WrestleMania 37 with, wala, di ko pa sure kung makakasipot yun dito sa pod. Abangan nyo na lang kung sino yung kasama ko on the WrestleMania 37 episode. So, for now, follow the podcast on all of the social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the MT Show Pod. Visit our website, pipenetwork.co. Support all of the programs and all of the podcasts of Pipe Network. So, marami kaming podcast dito. Support per ET podcast din pala yung 480-second reviews na ina-upload ng Pipe Network every Sunday for sa mga fans dyan ng mga TV shows and movies, please listen to 480 Pod by Pipe Network. That's a Pipe Network exclusive podcast. So, and also listen to the programs and network shows ng Pipe Network. Appreciate niyo yung mga shows dyan. Kahit anong show, kahit anong category, nasa Pipe Network yan. So, yeah. So, pipenetwork.co. And then, support the Pipe Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And join our Facebook group on Pipe Network Community and our community on Facebook, the MTU Show Podcast Group. And then, follow my social media platforms at AG Penera and listen to the podcast every Fridays on all of the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of the podcast platforms, and on the MTU Show Podcast app on the Google Play Store. So, yeah, that's it for today's episode. Stay safe, stay Russell. See you at WrestleMania. And remember, register to vote. Listen, makinig lang kayo sa mga kung naman yung mga pinaggagawa nila. And always think positive and register to vote niya. Ayan, register to vote. Yeah.